Hi, this is Steve Hill. You're listening to Cigar and Whiskey with Yannick Thériault.
Hey folks, it's Nick from TDC Moncton and Cigar and Whiskey on CFBO or Beau FM in Moncton. I've got with me a very important and heavy man in the blues scene in at least Eastern Canada, if not nationally or internationally. But the man makes us proud wherever he goes. His name is Steve Hill, and here he is.
Hi there.
Steve, I'm just going to go over this. You're 1 year younger than I am.
Okay.
Because you were born in 1975.
Actually, I was born in 74.
74? Okay,
Yeah.
so you're 40?
I'm 41. Just turned 41.
Okay, I'm going to be 41 this October.
Okay.
You were born in Trois-Rivières, Quebec. Are you currently still living in Trois-Rivières?
No, I moved to Montreal in '93.
Okay. Your bio says that you started at the age of 16 in regards to taking stage. And then 4 years later, you have more than 200 shows that helped build your success.
Actually, no, I started playing clubs when I was 16,
Okay.
and by the time I was 18, I was a professional musician.
Okay.
And by the time I was 21, I was doing like 200 shows a year. And
Wow.
then I came up with my first album in '97, 18 years ago. Whew.
Yeah, I know that your solo recordings volume 1 garnered you a Juno nomination, and in 2013 you won the ICB or International Blues Challenge
In Memphis, Blues Album of the
for
Year.
for that particular same
Yeah.
album, solo volume recordings volume 1. Your discography has a total of 9 albums. First one being Steve Hill, still self-titled, and the last one being Solo Recordings Volume 2.
Which won the Juno? The Maple Blues Award for Blues Album of the Year.
There you
also.
go. Folks, I told you this man has success. Your band members is basically you.
It's just me. I'm a one-man band.
Yeah, exactly. Guitars, probably just a guitar.
Well, one at a time, but I use a lot of guitars when I play. But I play guitar standing up,
Okay.
and I play drums at the same time. I got a bass drum there, I got a snare and a hi-hat, and I play that with my feet with pedals. And I got a drumstick on my guitar's headstock.
Seriously?
So I play the cymbal and a hi-hat with that, and I modified my guitar so there's an extra pickup that takes the sound of the big strings and gives me the sound of a bass. So what you hear basically is just a regular power trio, guitar, bass, and drums, and I play harp on a few tunes also.
Yeah, that too. So basically you are literally a...
I'm a one-man band.
Yeah.
And I record the albums live in the studio. You know, I don't do the drums and then the guitar. No, I play it all at the same time.
So that means when you do your recordings, you actually
I record live.
do track recordings for yourself and then go on from there.
No, I just record everything at the same time.
So one-man band all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. What tours and upcoming tours? On this tour, you're promoting your latest album, the Solo Recordings Volume 2.
Yeah, I still have a few months of this tour. After tonight, I got a week in the studio, and then I'm going out west for a month.
Yeah, October 2015.
All the way to Nanaimo and back, you know.
Yeah, good. We've got Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, BC, and Quebec, probably in that order.
Yeah, well, we have to get to Victoria, and then we got some gigs on the way back, and
Okay.
then a few gigs in Quebec and Ontario in November, and then I really have to finish the album because it has to come out in February.
Okay, which
'Cause
one?
another tour starts in March. So.
Which one? The Solo Recordings Volume 2?
Volume 3.
Volume 3.
Yeah, Volume 3.
The man's an anthology, folks. This is gonna be fun. Now, the interesting facts, and you can correct me at any point in time. You have over 1,000 career shows.
I'd say over 2,000.
Okay.
Well over 2,000.
You've toured and recorded with the greats, like Ray Charles, B.B. King, ZZ Top, Jimmy Vaughan, Hubert Sumlin, Jeff Beck, and a lot more people. Any particular artist that you actually remember quite well? And
well, I remember them all.
is there one that was an idol that you played with?
Meeting B.B. King was pretty awesome. And playing with Hubert Sumlin, because, you know, I opened for Ray Charles, B.B. King, ZZ Top, but I didn't play with them. But I got to play with Hubert Sumlin, Howlin' Wolf's guitar player, and he's like one of my all-time 5 favorite guitar players. And when I showed up for the gig, you know, my band was his backup band, because I used to have a band at the time. That was like over 20 years ago, well, maybe like 20 years ago, something like that. And he showed up to the gig with his manager. His manager hands me his guitar and he says, can you tune it and set up the amp for Hubert? You know, he's not really good with that. And, you know, I'd been listening to him since the age of 15 and always wondering, how does he get that sound? Because on every picture that I saw of him, he always had a different guitar, and so it couldn't have been the guitar because he never played the same thing. And he shows up to the gig. I pick up his guitar. It's a Squier Stratocaster. It's something that you buy brand new for like $250. You know, I wouldn't play with that personally. And the amp on stage was a Fender Twin. You know, so I do a basic setup. I tune the guitar. He starts playing, and it's the same sound as on the records. You know. So it was really the proof that it's not about the guitar or the amp. It's all in the hands, you know. It's the person, you know.
Over your career, Steve, you've explored everything from hard rock, country, stoner rock, folk music, while always trying to infuse or instill the essence of first love, the blues.
Well, to me, you know, it's just music, and it's all these different styles. They may seem very different, but it's the same 3 chords, you know. Country music is the white man's blues. You know, you mix country and blues and you got rock and roll. And then you got all sorts of rock and roll. And, you know, there's a lot of good stuff out there. But my first love is the blues, and it's still my favorite music. But, you know, I can put on a Muddy Waters record, and then I'll put on Waylon Jennings, and then I'll listen to 5 Grateful Dead albums, and then I'll put on Judas Priest, you know. It's all good music to me.
Oh, well. Steve, thank you very much. Right now we're doing the interview live from the Congo Square building that stands historically here. And thank goodness that we crossed paths, because I was supposed to interview you tomorrow. Yeah. Instead of today, but you're leaving tomorrow morning for where?
Montreal. I'm going back home tomorrow, so we got to leave early. You know.
Well, I wish you the best of a road trip back, and thank you very much for giving us these few minutes.
Pleasure.